All right, we're back. Season 2, week 1, first game of the year. We're playing against San Fran. He's already waiting on me, so we just finna go ahead and go straight to it. I know I played him first season. I want to say I won, but I do know it was a good game. So we're gonna try to see if we can carry on with that. I apologize if y'all hear a lot of noise in the background. My puppy playing with his toy. And I don't know how long he gonna play with it. So until the game starts, we just gonna go ahead and mute.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in
All right,
Santa
let's go.
Clara.
First game of the
Today,
season.
it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay. You love that little duck, huh? This is gonna be interesting. I'm already feeling under the weather. They're keeping my eyes open.
Back in 2014,
Ooh.
as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Second down. Sometimes you get all those big guys down there at one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
We'll take a good run, boy. Good run, good run, good run, good run.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. In motion right, that's Hamler. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
Good run, good run, good run.
Before he takes it inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Walker now on 1st and 10. Down at the 35. It'll be second down.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Get in the game.
There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try for the first with Walker.
Come on, 82. Make your block.
58 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Walker.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Commanders. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Commanders 7, 49ers nothing.
All right, let's go defense. Let's see what y'all about.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Okay, all right.
Across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
Good way to get back.
And he's going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Now 3rd down and 7. And Lance now to throw.
That was a good throw.
Target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
On 1st down,
Let's go.
this is McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And Lance going to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Here's Lance to throw it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Catch. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey.
Good tackle.
And he stopped
Good
immediately there.
tackle.
Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Commanders' 45-yard line.
after one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, 49ers nothing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lance. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
What is that? Did he just pick a hidden play?
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Here's Lance.
Good throw. Good throw.
That is. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards and it'll move the sticks.
He picked the hidden play on me,
This is shaping up to be a
though.
really nice looking drive to get the season underway.
Like,
here.
why would he do
How
that?
long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
97.
Lance looking to throw it. That's Samuel.
Good comeback.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first. They run with McCaffrey off
Really?
the option. And he'll go
I
down
guess
here
that's how I
at
was
the
trying to
12-yard
strip it.
line. Tackle made by Chase Young.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's go now.
2nd and 5.
Ready.
To throw, it's Lance. They shakes him
Get
off,
him. Get him.
but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end...
Let's go, let's go,
Oh,
let's
that was
go,
a tough
let's
one.
And
go.
winds up getting buried for the loss.
Here we go.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Come on, set.
The Niners on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
Blue. Six, Madden.
Throwing now is Lance.
Come on, I can't get to it.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, so much for holding them to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear, and that bought their quarterback some time to find a receiver, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready.
McCaffrey going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Set. Hut.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
On the ball. On the ball.
Again, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point.
That was a great run. I think he get ball back at half.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Sheehan.
Good pick.
And looking for McLaurin.
Good
This is
pick.
intercepted. Picked
That's
up by
fine.
Martin
That's
Emerson.
fine.
And into the end zone. A pick 6.
That's fine. Now we got to get back in it. Let's get back in
Moody
it.
good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Because I seen the
So they'll get
zone, I
another
just
shot
sat there
on
and just
offense
steered
following that
through
kick
it.
6. And now the kick is away.
All
And a
right.
fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that That's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Man, they go right back to it.
Here is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun.
Went right back to it. Let's go.
Find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Off the play fake. Sheehan.
Oh, come on, Terry.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't compete on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall
Yeah, I just had to throw that away. I don't know who I was throwing it to.
Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Ready?
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Henry To'o there on the tackle.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings
Let's
up
get
3rd
it together.
down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter.
On
This
ball
is the
head
NFL, and
passes.
it's on EA Sports.
Commanders 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set
we gotta
and
play
ready to
some
rock
defense.
for the 3rd quarter. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Like, what is that? What is he doing?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Lance now on first down. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
He ran away from
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Running lanes right through him in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Lance.
Thank you.
That's to the sideline.
Let's go.
It's intercepted.
Turn that momentum
Picked up by Trey
around.
Anderson. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the
Let's
locker
turn
room
that
going over what you
around.
expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
In motion, the tight end. Now a play fake here.
Good
First
way.
down. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
I messed that all the way up. I should have handed that
And
off.
this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a full 3 yards.
Should have handed
and
that
brings
off.
up
I
4th
seen it.
down.
I just hesitated.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Sly able to put
Let's
this
go.
one through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now,
right.
14-10.
Mistakes,
so Charles,
mistakes,
they get to the, with their
mistakes.
first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021,
Good time.
that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. All receivers, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little more momentum back that way.
Okay.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They stay on the ground.
Good job, Jonathan.
And he is
Good job,
in his
Jonathan.
tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Here we go.
3rd and 3. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got his man. It's London. And he's going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the
I made that real
near
easy.
midfield at the 49. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Made that
Well, they
real
brought the
easy.
pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so
Now
he's
let's
still able to
go.
complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
47 yards on the ground for him so far. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Throw left side. There's London. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Ready?
There we
Up the gun,
go.
McCaffrey.
There we
And
go.
he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a play fake. Lance. They'll roll him out.
There we go.
And he slings one that's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Throwing his lance on third down.
Yo, how he get so open?
Pass taken in by his big team.
Great play.
Touchdown.
Great play.
George Kittle.
Great play. That might have done
The
it.
49ers are closing in on a winning
That
start
might
to the
have
year as
done
they
it.
extend their fourth quarter lead.
Great play.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Now I gotta see if I can pull some.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Bearcats made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. On 1st and 10, Sheehan. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To throw on 2nd down. Sheehan slings this deep from McLaurin.
Let's go.
It's caught inside the
Let's
25.
go.
Big yardage that time for Washington. 46 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sheehan. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look
Good
to throw.
pick.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
Good pick.
Picked
Good
up by
pick.
Martin Emerson. And the Niners will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think
Yeah,
especially
that's
as a
about
rookie,
game.
maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Oh, nice move. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers.
I
4
messed
quarters
that all
hours.
up.
Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. And they'll send the slot in motion left. The Lance now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
I'm making way too many adjustments.
They'll try and burn some clock now
That
with
was
McCaffrey. And this one not going
way too
anywhere.
many
They get it to
adjustments.
44 for a gain of just a yard. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Red, yellow. Clutcher, stick. Hut, hut.
Here's Lance to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler.
Terrible.
It's second down.
Terrible first
Brandon, I gotta
game.
think this offensive line has got
But
some
I don't
smiles on
know
its
who
faces.
put
And
that
I know it
rookie
sounds
in there.
crazy,
That
but they
rookie was not
practiced for
supposed to
this
be in the
back in
game.
training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders
And
in
I
the
was
box
just too
coming
lazy
after
to
them,
try to take him
trying
out.
to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
But that's fine. I'll fix my depth chart. Ooh. These last 2 minutes,
So second and
boy,
9, and
it's
you'd have to
taking a
figure
minute,
just
ain't
about
it?
all 11, probably crashing the line here. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Blue striker. Ready.
Now Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive
interception.
history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
All right, well, I guess we just had that for the rest of the game. Work on something.
Here's 1st and 10.
It's not that serious,
49ers
bro.
now going to use the first of their timeouts.
I'm just
as
trying to
they'll
get up
head to
out
the
of here. I
sideline and
could
talk over what to
really
do
have to use
next.
the restroom.
Come on.
Here's
come on.
1st down. Now Willis.
Okay,
Pass
get out of
complete.
here.
Thomas. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on 1st down. Sheehan. That's caught inside the 20. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. This is 1st and 10.
No route for that.
On 1st down, Sheehan.
Not enough room.
But it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it.
Oh, this is a long 30 seconds, y'all.
Now, try and get the touchdown later.
12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And it's caught. And I don't think he got there.
GG,
no.
bro. GG.
He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The city always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the 49ers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh. All right, let's talk about it real quick. That Ricky was not supposed to be. Okay. I was not trying to do that to him in the game. That was 2 interceptions, hurt. Christian McCaffrey only had 55 yards. We did not run the ball enough, I know, but that's because of the situation I was in. Trying to throw the ball. It's a good game. GG by him. I don't think it was really no highlights. Is this the one I just threw? Yeah, I tried to force that one in. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. But he was not supposed to be in the game. He was not supposed to be in the game. We gonna see that we got any upgrades. Probably not. Yeah, we ain't get nothing. I guess we'll just go ahead and just throw it on deep. And we get something next week. All right. Well, since it's a new week, I guess this one will be a little longer. So we go with this schedule because I really haven't looked at it. So 49ers, Ravens. Then we play Eddie back on week 3. We circle that game. Then Panthers. Then Eagles and Cowboys and Browns and Eagles. Cowboys, Tokyo. Alright, well, at least I finished with 2 division games and both on the Giants. Alright, well, we off to a bad start. 0-1. Let's get some things popping. But until next time, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and call it. We outie.